Hi, and thank you for tuning into Professional Pets. Right now, I made a video a couple of weeks ago on introducing vegetables to your birds. But right now, which vegetables are healthier than the fruits. Right now, I'm going to just explain that a little bit more in depth with better lighting, better video quality. And I'm also going to tell you that other parts. So this is going to be the entire cockatiel or even your parrot diet. I'm going to explain how, when, and even what to feed your birds if that's a question. So here we go. First of all, vegetables. I'm going to open this up for us and just to show you. This is what I bought, an entire package for my birds. This is expiring very far away. This video might be a little lengthy, but do not worry about it. It's gonna be worth it. So as you can see, I have some broccoli here. I did wash my hands, so don't worry. So basically what I did is I have the broccoli, and it comes with broccoli, carrots, broccoli, florets, cauliflower, and carrots. And I also bought a corn one, sweet kernel corn. Of course, I try to get, as you can see, it says sodium-free, low-fat, and cholesterol-free. I try to make it as less salt as possible, especially when it comes to corn. And don't butter your corn for your birds. That's just not necessary, and it's not good for their health. So I'm going to start putting some things in and for us, and going to just let them, I'm not really going to cook them, but I'm more just going to let them defrost. So I'm going to be back. Okay, so here I have 2 cauliflower, 2 broccoli, and 2 carrots. This part over here under my finger kind of ripped off from these 2 carrots. So basically what I did was I have, again, 2 cauliflowers, and I basically just did what the instructions said. I put it in the pot, and I let it just simmer in there and thaw out. I'm not really planning on cooking it. The stove is actually off at this time because I kind of messed up in the beginning of this video. I'm taking it. That's why it may look a little cut up, but it has good info I'm trying to give you. So, now we have that, and usually I will put corn, but I'm going to save corn for another day just because they have never done this, and I'm just trying to make this a new part of their diet, and I'm not trying to rush into it too quickly. So if you haven't done vegetables, don't rush into it. If you saw my scrambled egg video, which I'll put a link right here for you, that video has information on how to get your birds to want any type of food that you have. Might even work for a toy. That's more like the little wood sticks. But yeah, that shows you how to get your bird to want any type of thing that you could, any type of food that you could want. So I don't think I'm going to show that in this video. You just have to look and go to that video and see that. Maybe after I'll put a link as well. So, you don't have to click now. You can stay watching this, and there will be a link at the end of the video. Now, let's continue. So, over here again, this is the rest of it. What I would do to this is I would put this in a bag that's sealed. Whether it's a shopping bag or any type of bag, I'm going to seal it. Because I do not want this to expire. This expires, it said, I think, it said Best Buy. It says October 24th, 2013. So, basically, that's a long time. So, here I have the corn, and this expires late too. So, you have a long time to use this, and I will use it just for your vegetables. Now, on to fruits. So, and believe me, the entire cockatiel diet or parrot diet will be covered in this video. So, this doesn't just work for cockatiels. I say cockatiels a lot because that's the only bird I have. So here, I have had parakeets, but that's not beside the point. So, here are some fruits. Strawberries. So, what I have here is strawberries, and these, you want to really look at your fruits, because I've heard that cockatiels don't really like fruits as much as most parrots. So your parrot might like fruits, your parrot might not. As you can see in here, I just have them, and they are here, they look a little glossy in my opinion, so I wouldn't want to feed the ones that look the freshest to your bird, not the ones that look glossy, like they were pasteurized or whatever. They were sprayed with something or anything like that. So you want to keep that nice and tight. Also, you want to have this. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having it for the week. So I'll throw. Okay, so now we're looking at something like chocolate cream. Chocolate, this word needs to be X'd out of your bird's diet. Your bird should never be introduced to chocolate at all. It's toxic to them, and as well as there are some fruits that are toxic, such as avocado, and avocado, guacamole, all that is not good for your parrot. So this is not good for your parrot. The parrot should never be exposed to chocolate. Don't ever let them. However, salt, sugar, and fats are things that will be exposed to your diet, to your bird, just because it's in all that. Some of the pellets that you even give your parrots that are not good. But I mean, they can be fed salt and sugar and fats in moderation. I mean, very big gaps. You don't want to feed it a lot. So based on that, you want to just feed that. And my cockatiel came to me when I got him liking potato chips like crazy, and so I did wean him off of that. And he doesn't like potato chips as much, but he still does want potato chips whenever I have. So I try not to, but again, I try to get the less salt, low sodium ones, and less salt. Okay, so now I'm just basically testing to see if the vegetables are done. In my opinion, they are. So we're going to get them to the parrots in the house, and yeah, they look pretty fresh. So going to just get them to the parrots in the house, and then I'll probably explain their pellet diet and how to wean your bird off of seed. So that's really it. Again, feed in moderation with the salts and fats and sugars, and never chocolate, never avocado, never guacamole. So you can feed vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, corn, kale, spinach, any green leaves, some lettuce maybe, and other things you can feed are grains. So grains, and one other thing is, okay, one thing is, if you get unsweetened Cheerios and unsweetened things like this, your birds can eat that, as well as bread and toast is also an okay thing as a grain for your bird. So again, if they have the unsweet Cheerios, not really the honey nut, because it has honey and all that different flavors in it, but you just not the frosted, anything that has frosted like that, but you just want to get regular things. Grains are okay, as well as anything bread, toasted, anything like that. If you guys recall early in the video, I was saying that I would put the vegetables and the fruits and the grains and things like that in a container that would be for the entire week, so that I didn't have to really pull out and deal with it. I would put it in a container like this, and I would put it in the fridge, and then I'd probably warm it up on the stove real quick, 5 seconds, or maybe microwave, but I recommend just doing it naturally on the stove. So as you guys can see, I brought in the veggies. They're nice and warm. Not hot. I did. Okay, guys. So now this is the seed part of the diet. I'm gonna try to find. I do recommend Supreme, and I recommend Harrison's as the others, or like really organic. Harrison's really organic. Supreme is on the healthy side, but Harrison's a bit more nutritious than it. It's the type of company that makes bird food. So this is cockatiel bird food, as you guys can see. I tried to get different things, but Encore is what is here now. and for the diet. So then I try to mix up the diet of seeds and pellets because it's been so much. This has a lot of vegetables, so in a way I got them used to these vegetables by giving them vegetables in pellets. Sometimes I give them little honey treats, and I'm gonna start getting Nutriberries, so I'll probably make a video on that. So yeah, that's really it. I have a bird box, so this bird box contains my bird books that I read to get information on the birds, and it contains my bird toy gym. And now you guys will get to see my birds. So okay, so before you guys see my birds, I wanted to let you know I forgot something. I meant to tell you guys how to transfer seeds to pellets. So if you have on seeds, you want to put gradually seeds to pellets. So first you'll have your seeds. You can't just put the pellets in there, because one time I changed my birds' food diet and their pellets, and I put it in there, brand new food, and expected them to eat it. They looked at me like I was crazy. So what you want to do is you want to definitely just work on it, and just really work on it. You gotta gradually. So before you know it, they'll be eating the pellets. But first you have your seeds, you put a little bit of pellets. Then you put the seeds and a little bit more pellets. And you gradually get more and more pellets. And then the seeds, as you bring the pellets up, the seeds go down. Again, as you bring the quantity of the pellets up, the quantity of the seeds goes down. And then before you know it, they'll be only eating seeds as treats and not as a staple for their diet. So now you'll finally get to see the birds. Okay, so this is Rowan for all you Rowan fans. He has been doing great. He's not sick. He's great. So yeah, that's Rowan, and I really have to say thank you guys for watching. Good luck with your parrot's diet. And before I close, I want to do one last thing. First, this is Rowan's food bowl for his veggies and treats. And this is his regular food bowl, because I'm about to train him. That's why his food is out for right now. But yeah, so first off, what I want to do is I would want to say to you guys that how to feed your bird. What you want to do is in the morning when you wake up, you give them something. But what I'm going to start doing is giving them seed throughout the entire day, of course. Just a little bit, not too much. And if you're on a training diet, of course, you might want to feed less and then make it up as treats. So they're getting the same amount, but you just feed less during the day, and then you give them treats so that it fills up and they're not getting fat. Also, you might want to just feed as much as you can, but not too much. Of course, you want to have a real food and like the pellets. So during the day, every day they need vegetables, every single day. I can't really say it enough, but don't want to gradually. You want to gradually gain onto the pellet, to the vegetables as you would the seeds and the pellets. So don't want to just go say here's some vegetables and expect them to eat it. Again, just give them some vegetables gradually, and do what you got to do. I hope he gets on the swing for you guys, but if he doesn't, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll catch him doing that a little bit later and put a video up of it. So thanks for watching, guys, and feed them dinner as well. And just, if you have any questions, submit them. There will be a Q&A day in March. Again, there will be a Q&A day in March. So if you have any questions. Okay, guys, so this is a perfect example of what I did with food. I just showed Rocky this grain Cheerio, not honey nut, nothing in it. And I just showed him, good, once. And he came right to me. I didn't force him. He came right to me. And he's not a hand-tamed bird, really. He'll let to accept things from your hand, but he won't get on your hand. He'd rather get on your head. So, Rowan, on the other hand, is a hand-tamed bird and doesn't like this. So, again, prime example. Now he's eating Cheerio right on my hand. So, and I just said, good once. So the more you expose your birds to the food, the more they'll be open to accept it. Thanks for watching. This is a prime example.